think for 2026, like it's a new year upcoming, and what would be your kind of recommendation for people, for beginners, or maybe for those who are already selling? What do you think, or maybe what would you do? Maybe you have some plan already for maybe how you'll utilize Helium 10 itself, or how generally you'll build your e-commerce business going forward. 26, it's happening soon, in a
Yeah,
month or
like I
so.
said, it's different for everybody.
Yeah.
So let's talk about two things here. Q4, if you are prepping for Q4 still, hopefully you already have it set because Black Friday is this
Yeah.
weekend
Yeah.
from when we're shooting this. But if
Yeah.
you are still, playing catch up a bit, that's okay. You can just go into Cerebro. What I would do is I'm just going to pull up something from a previous history, so I'm not taking up too much time here. But I'm gonna open up this right here because it's a multi-search. What you're gonna do is input your competitors, your main competitors. Your first ASIN should actually be your product or your primary product if you haven't actually launched yet. But if you have, then just put it in. I have launched in the middle of Q4, so
Yeah.
I get it. You can go in and put in your ASIN that you're about, or not your ASIN, your primary competitor if you haven't launched yet, or your product. And then you're going to click get keywords. And what I would do is take a look at historical trend. And this is going to show
Mhm.
you how things were going last year and which keywords were relevant back then that you might not have in your bank right now. And so what this does is it helps you get ahead of keywords that are going to start peaking soon, especially come December, when people are trying to buy for Christmas or when they're trying to buy for New Year's. Anything like that you can get ahead of. And of course, if you'd seen this in October, this would have been relevant for your Black Friday. But even then, I want you to think about this in 2026 because all year long, you can leverage this to figure out, well, what keywords are coming around summertime or springtime or Valentine's Day. Like if your stuff is a gifting item, then maybe you can leverage that. And equally, when you go in, you all you do is you say, okay, maybe for this product, this is a competitor product. They're doing really great for December. I want to compare it to November of this year and see, what's changed. And you can click compare those months. You can compare up to 3 months, and just figure out, you'll. I don't know what happened right there. Oh, okay. It's just taking a second. No
Yeah.
patience with me. But you can go in and say, okay, I want to select a preset. So I want to find all the keywords where they were present only in the first month, but not the second month, or they were present in the second month and not in the first month. And so you can go in and discern, is there something you want to put into your exact match campaigns or that you need to put a focus on? We have something called
Mhm.
CPR number inside of Helium 10 as inside of Cerebro that we were just looking at as well. And we even have something called title density. So these are quick ways for you to score some wins. And what they do is CPR number tells you how many products. For example, if I was not ranking for coffin shells, which I would hope wasn't the case,
Yeah. Yeah.
because that is one of our primaries, but if
Of
I
course.
wasn't, CPR is 8. That means I need to sell 1 unit a day over 8 days because CPR number literally refers to how many you need to sell over 8 days' time to rank on the top half of page one. So if it's 8, it means I need to sell one. If it's 24, I need to sell 3 per day. And this means if I set an exact match campaign, I can pause it every time I hit the number that it says on average over those 8 days. And then on day 8, I should be ranking on the top half of page one. Now, this isn't a perfect system because sometimes you do rank for it a lot faster. I have seen this happen in 2 or 3 days instead, and that is
Yeah.
great for us. 8 days just gives you the most sustainable spot for keeping that rank. So that's why we say 8 days. We've tested this with a company. That's how we got this specific metric. Title
Mhm.
density is going to tell you how many products on page one have the actual keyword in it title. And this lets you rank a lot easier. You don't need to be the first necessarily to generate sales, guys. Remember that. You can be the second or the third placement and still make sales. But this is just saying that only one other product on the entire page has this keyword phrase in the actual title.
Hmm.
And so you can go in, be, number 2 or 3 and rank a whole lot faster. So these are really quick ways for you guys to go in and win. If you are, a little bit later down, you're thinking about 2026. Some things we can do that we already talked about is migrating to TikTok Shop if it makes sense for you. We've talked about some of the other tools here like Amazon, the influencer finder. You can use that for
Mhm.
Amazon as well as for TikTok Shop. And then we have things like Search Query Analyzer. So if you have brand registry, you can go and check out whether your impressions are actually more than what the search volume is dictating or less. And then you can figure out whether you are actually getting placed organically and sponsored, or if you need to tweak something in your ad campaigns to actually gain that visibility, you can check out share of voice to figure out what your breakdown is for your actual brand, as well as market tracker. You know, it's just so much you can do. Managed refund services. Also, I've heard sellers get thousands back. Like, people have come up to me even at conferences when I'm meeting them, and they're like, I got my entire Helium 10 subscription for the year paid for through managed refund services. So really, really cool, because sometimes Amazon loses or
Yeah, yeah,
damages your inventory and you end up losing money, and you can actually get money back for that. So a really quick way for you to figure out what money does Amazon owe you, if any. And yeah, just so much you can do. Like Vova said, make sure you're going in, find your objective, go into the tool, and then, as he said, use the buttons at the very, very top for the training. All of them are between 5 to 7 minutes, so you can literally watch one and implement one thing. That's what I recommend, is like, don't overwhelm yourself trying to do 20 things at once.
yeah, yeah,
Figure out one thing, go in, watch the video, implement it.
yeah. Awesome, Shivali. So again, in the description we'll have the best offer for Helium 10, the current updated offer with some coupon codes and discounts to save if you, the viewer, decide to invest. Again, starter, platinum, and diamond plans, and the discounts help you save on each one of them. And yeah, you can check out the pricing page and see which one is the best for you. Of course, you can ask questions with the support, comments, anything is nice. Just ask and we'll get back to you. And yeah, may everyone have good 2026, full of prosperity and hopefully good news. And yeah, just wishing everyone the best. Shivali, thank you for your time today, for making the time to record. And for you too, be well and all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much.